Alrighty, good day everybody. So here we are, season 3 of the Age of Sorcery has just been released, and I thought it'd be the perfect time to start a fresh new journey on a fresh new server. So let's not waste any time, let's get straight to it. So I heard that for this new chapter, Funcom actually reworked the entire journey step system, and I'm kind of interested to try it out since we are starting fresh, you know, we might as well try it. So let's go ahead and knock out some of these journey steps, at least for this first survivor category, just to kind of get a feel for it. Alright, let's drink up and eat some food. There we go. And next we grab some plant fiber. Nice, and now that we got that, we'll go ahead and craft some clothes. So the plan for today, our first day on the server, is going to be to reach level 60 as fast as possible and with the least amount of possessions. Usually when I'm fresh on a server, I'll head over to the jungle and kill gorillas until I reach level 60, but today I want to try something new and explore some of the different ways to power level up to level 60. Alrighty, and we're out of the starter area and onto Noob River, and let's just go ahead and finish off the survivor category in the journey steps, and then we can start our power leveling adventure and see if we can reach level 60 by the end of today. Okay, there should be some survivors right over here. This camp. Does this count? Yes, it does. Now let's just quickly gather 5 stones. And there we go. Now some branches. Now we craft a stone pick. And there we have it. Now we gotta harvest some stone with a pick. There we go, and now we craft the stone weapon, which is my favorite weapon, which is always the spear. There we go, we crafted a stone weapon, and we're also going to go ahead and craft ourselves some daggers, because in early game, they're really good since you can stack bleed. Now we gotta craft a bedroll down, and we'll go ahead and wait to place it and make our way to Sinner's Refuge, because that will be the first place where we'll start power leveling. Now, so far I'm really liking the new journey step system. It's very new player friendly and it gives you a pretty good idea of what you should be doing if you're new to the game. So I think it's going to help out a lot of new players that are just getting into Conan. Now that we're here, let's place our bedroll and go slay an enemy. There we go. And one more. I think we're almost done. Just gotta craft some of these. There we have it, and perfect, we get to heal ourselves. There it is. Oh, and check this out, look what I found. This throw actually had an iron pick, which is going to be good for power leveling. It doesn't have too much durability, but if we can get ourselves some iron bars, we'll be able to repair it. And now let's get back to it and hunt for some food. Let's just go ahead and fill both of these for the road. Unlock this. Nice. And now we cook our food. And now we place it in our inventory. And now we eat it. And there we go. We're done. So I would say overall this new journey step system is way better than the previous one, and I'm actually a bit jealous that it didn't exist when I first started playing Conan, because it would have helped me out so much back then. Alrighty, at last we finally get to start our power leveling adventure. So we'll start by catching a few levels here at Sinner's Refuge just by mining some brimstone. Here we go, the first node. And look at that, we already got our first level right off the bat. And another one, 2 nodes, 2 levels. Boom, 3 nodes, 3 levels. Oh, and let's also kill these thralls because it's good XP and they might have some good items for us. Well, sadly it didn't last too long. We'll go back to the stone one, but if we do get some iron bars, we'll be able to repair it. Oh, looks like we finally got some armor from these thralls. Just put it on. Nice, we got some more armor. Oh, and check this out. This one actually has full durability. That's a good find. Alrighty, and there we have it. We did a full run of Sinner's Refuge and gained about 10 levels, and we also got ourselves some decent armor that should carry us for the rest of the day. So now I'm just gonna take a quick break, and once I'm back, I will run Sinner's Refuge one more time. Alright, and we're back. Let's do it. Alrighty, just cleared Sinner's Refuge for the second time and I gained about 4 levels, so we're officially at level 21 now. And I also managed to get some boots and a sword from one of the thralls, so that's gonna come in handy. And I think now we're done with Sinner's Refuge because I'm starting not to get as much XP from the brimstone using the stone pick. So we're gonna make our way to Sepper Maru now and see if we can get some better tools and weapons from some of the chests throughout the city. You know what, while we make our way there, I'm also going to kill some of these shellback. I've heard from quite a few of you guys that they give some pretty decent XP, so we'll try them out. So I took down a few shellback and the XP is not too bad for early game, but I think it's still much easier just to farm brimstone in one place rather than going around and looking for shellback. And while we're passing through here, might as well attune our bracelet. Oh, and check it out, we got the solar eclipse kicking in for the first time in this series. Alright, and here we are, and let me just set a bedroll down in case I die. And hopefully we get lucky and get some pretty decent stuff out of this. And we got the first one up here. Nothing too crazy. We do have limited inventory, so I'm gonna be mindful of what I take with me. Alright, let's go on to the next one. Nice, we get to replace our stone spear with this one. We're gonna need to drop some stuff because I'm already over encumbered. So we popped open a few chests and unfortunately we didn't get so lucky. I was hoping we could find maybe a steel pick, but I mostly just ended up finding materials. Let's go ahead and grab the Brim Lake obelisk and then we'll start moving towards the mounds. Now let's head over to the mounds and then we'll set up a temporary base right over here for the time being as we power level. Here it is. This will be our temporary home just for the day, nice and cozy. But anyways, now that we're done with that, we're gonna start the next stage of power leveling and we're just gonna farm all the ice and black ice along this ridge up here. So this spot up here has a pretty good amount of ice and black ice that you can farm. And ideally I would want to go to the Frost Temple, but I don't have any spicy food with me and the stove is just too costly right now considering we just arrived on the server. So for now we'll catch a few levels here and then once we're higher level I'll show you guys how you can get some spicy food without a stove. Oh, and this spot up here also has plenty of black ice, so we're just gonna alternate between the two. And there we have it, finally we have reached level 30 and I think now we're gonna try and get some spicy food so that we can get inside the Frost Temple and speed this up even further. So let me just finish up here and then we'll grab some spicy food. So if you can't afford to cook your own spicy food just yet because you don't have the materials to craft a stove, you can actually get some spicy food by killing frost giants, and that's kind of why I waited until I was at least level 30 so that I can take one down. This camp up here is always a good place to get your spicy food. This is where I usually come. Now let's see if we can actually take one down. Okay, so it's not the best damage, but it's still very much doable. You just gotta make sure you don't get hit. There we go, and now let me just attract this mammoth away and we'll check if we got some spicy food. Oh my gosh, of course. The giant fell under the mesh and now we can't get it. Okay, I'm hoping this will work. I'm re-logging into the server. Hopefully it comes back up. Yep, that fixed it. Oh, and check it out. We got 6 spicy food, and that's actually a pretty decent amount to get from one of these frost giants. That's at least, what, like 6 runs down to the frost temple that we can do now. Let me just grab this too while we're at it. There we go. Now we can come here a whole lot quicker and a whole lot easier. Alright, let's do it. First Frost Temple run. Here we go. It's looking a bit empty. I think someone might have been farming. So it looks like we're gonna have some competition. Yep, here's their body. And I'm guessing he's power leveling just like we are, so that's actually one of the downsides to power leveling using the Frost Temple. If you're in an active server like I am, there's probably going to be a lot of people farming this temple as well. Yep, here they are doing the same thing we're doing, just catching those levels. Alright, waited a bit, now let's run back down and get that black ice before they do. Oh, there's not too many. It's gonna be tough competing for the same resource. It's gonna slow us both down. Well, on the bright side, at least we made it to level 35 now, and we have enough points to get the 3rd agility perk, quick-footed, which is a really good perk to have as a solo player because now you can run faster and longer. Now in the meantime, as we wait for these nodes to respawn, let's stay productive and go farm some more spicy food. This one just had a regular grilled steak, no spicy food. Okay, and this one, no spicy food either. So as you can see, you're not always gonna get spicy food, but it's still a good way to get some if luck is on your side. Alrighty, so it's been some time now, and I'm hoping the nodes have respawned. So now we're gonna get back to power leveling. That was a good little farm run. We gained a few levels and now we can get the 3rd perk of strength. That's great news, but we are sadly out of spicy food, so we're gonna go get some more. Now look at this, if we had some explosive arrows, we could go straight to star metal tools. Dang, there's so much too, look. 3 nodes. There we go, spicy food. Yep, and a ton of it too. We hit the jackpot with this one. There we go, but no spicy food unfortunately. But thankfully we did get plenty from the last one. So now I'm just gonna get back to farming a bit more and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Alrighty, so we're at level 46 now, and with only 14 levels left to go, I think it's time we speed up the power leveling by getting ourselves a blood pick. And I should have probably done this a whole lot sooner because it would have just made this go way quicker, but I was just afraid I was gonna get ganked at a low level and end up losing it as soon as I got it. But I think it's worth the risk now that we're so close to level 60. So the first thing in the agenda, we're gonna head over to Sinkhole and attune our obulus. And right there, we're gonna capture about 2 to 3 sorcerers so that we can turn them in and get some obulis. And then we'll trade in the obulis for some blood picks. And while we're on our way, we'll go ahead and get a ton of aloe here so that we can heal ourselves while we're at the Frost Temple later on. Oh, and check this out. Looks like this server actually has a community center with a bunch of benches, and it even has a stove. And that's super lucky for us because that means we can actually cook some spicy food and we don't have to deal with the frost giants anymore. So you know what? Let's actually put that stove to good use and make ourselves some spicy food. Let's get some plant fiber and turn it into spice. We'll put the plant fiber here and get that going. Now let's get some savory flesh. And while we wait for the spice, we'll capture some of these and get some obulis. There we go, and I think we just need one more and we'll be good. Nice, and just by turning 2 in, we have enough for a blood pick. Actually, I forgot one important thing to do, and it was to attune my bracelet. Should have been the first thing I did when I got here. Alright, spice is ready, now we can cook. Now we just wait and we'll be on our way to get the blood pick. And we're ready, and we don't really need these, so we'll just leave it for the next person. Let's get out of here. We'll go to the caravan that's right over here by the pirate camp. Don't you just love it when people build really functional structures that help you get to places like this one right here? Usually it's such a pain getting up here to the pirate area if you're coming from down the river, because there's no pathway up here unless you climb or you go to the savannah. But thankfully on this server, someone built this nice staircase. There's the caravan, I see it already. Everything is going smoothly so far. Now what would make this even better is if there was a map room here for us to leave after. Alrighty, let's buy our blood pick. There we have it. Now we're gonna speed up power leveling by so much more. We just gotta hope though that we don't get ganked and lose our blood pick, because that would be sad. Now is there a map room here? Yes. Look at that, everything is just going our way right now. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go level up. Let's see how much XP we get from this. So it's not too bad. I know we could probably get a whole lot more if I switch to an encumbrance build. I should probably be smart about this and do that. You know what? We are going to be smart about this. Let's go back to the community center and craft ourselves a yellow lotus potion. Alright, let's go try this out now. Yeah, we're getting so much more now. Looks like it's just us now, thankfully. Now, let's just power through these final levels. Man, and right off the bat, I can tell you it was so worth it getting this blood pick and switching over to an encumbrance build. It is insane that I can level this fast at level 49 right now. Alright, so we did a full farm run of this bottom area, and I believe I started at level 47, and look where we are now. We're at level 54. That's about 7 levels in a matter of 3 minutes or so. This is crazy fast. It actually feels way faster than when I was at a lower level. We're only a few more levels away from level 60, so we might as well do the rest back here. There we have it. We have officially reached level 60. That was absolutely shockingly fast. I did not expect to reach level 60 this fast, and after trying out this method, I can easily say this is the fastest way to power level up to level 60 without a doubt. And what's crazy is that I could have reached level 60 even faster if I had done a few things differently. Like, I would have definitely have gotten the blood pick and encumbrance build a whole lot sooner, and I should have power leveled throughout the night when the server is less active, just to avoid competing with other players for black ice. And yeah, if you want to try this method out yourself, as you just saw from this video, I literally just had a weapon, a pick, some fiber clothes, and some spicy food. You don't even really need a torch. The only thing that could set you back is getting the spicy food, but you can get some from the frost giants while you wait for the black ice to respawn, or just look around and see if you can use a random stove somewhere. But yeah, that's about it. We did it, guys. We reached level 60, and I hope you enjoyed this ultra grindy episode. Be sure to tune in for episode 2 of this new series, and I'll just see you guys then. Take care, everyone.